Hey everybody, Black Wolf here. This is the first episode of my Talk and Play series I'm gonna be doing for a few days. So you'll see some gameplay from Blake Stone, Planets of Aliens of Gold. So so today, this is the first episode of the series. I'm gonna be talking about uh, the problem with modern games. It's not like I'm just a retro gamer. I want to make that a disclaimer now. I play tons of modern games. I mean, tons of them. I mean, I play modern games a lot. So it's that people just don't say. I mean, my channel doesn't really give me a good justification of that, but I do. So, what's the first problem I have is they lack imagination. There's too many rebooting of I mean, not rebooting. There's too much people copying. I guess Doom started that with the Doom clones, but I mean, it seems like copying's not new, but it seems worse now. I mean, there's just tons of COD clones, and because of COD, everybody wants to put multiplayer into their game, and it is really annoying just to see all that happen because it is so annoying to see all this happen. Um, Also, the biggest problem, I mean, is that it's not price, because games back in Blake Stone's days and everything, and they cost 50, almost $60. Sometimes, I mean, $60 thing isn't new. But what I'm talking about is the content you get in the game. Now, I mean, and they're forcing you to play other content. Like, okay, for playing this game, Blake Stone, there are almost 9 or 10 levels in each mission, and there's like 7 or 8 missions in the game. And now, single player, like stuff like that, and now there's like, it's just awful. And stuff like Call of Duty, you play the campaign, like Modern Warfare 3, you can beat it, somewhat to 5 or 6 hours or less. And then they're forced to for a game not to become a paperweight, you have to play the multiplayer. It's one of the saddest things you could see in a game. And that's what happens especially, so I'm going to go off on COD a little bit. COD is one of the prime examples why what's wrong with modern games of today. They just keep bringing the same stuff back, the same multiplayer formula, the same single campaign the formula. It is all the same. If anybody doesn't, I mean, a lot of people can disagree, but I don't think it's a very good game, to be honest. I thought Call of Duty 4 was fun, but now it's getting old. The graphic, I don't say graphics are outdated very much, but for people to make a big deal about graphics and they then go off and play COD, it's annoying. Okay, Call of Duty has got tons and tons. I mean, it's just the same old stuff. And the fact that they don't use dedicated servers in their game, people telling me, oh, they could run out of money doing things like that. I mean, that's just bullcrap. Nobody cares about things like that. I mean, especially how much you're willing to charge for a game like that. It's just utterly ridiculous to charge people for stuff like this. So, I don't understand why people would want to pay for something like that, but they are. And I'm going to surprise a few people. I do not like the Uncharted games whatsoever. I think they have a problem. They're not what Naughty Dog has, I think. And the real problem, and this comes with another thing. And as you see everybody as I die here, but anyway, uh, but you know, the biggest thing is that real problem too. Not just I don't like the. It's not just that I don't like the you know Uncharted games. I think the publishers have too much power in a lot of things in modern games these days. I mean, people say all publishers, but it seems like they have like places like EA have just too much, just too much power to put down a company. And I don't understand how they could have the right to take people's, you know, livelihoods away, stuff like that, just for their little gain, for their little profit. And if a game comes out and they don't think it's going to make it, but they still want to publish it anyway, but they don't really do anything with it, I mean, that's not okay. And they do it a lot. More times than not, they do that. So, it's it's really, 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 really frustrating. I mean, also the one of the biggest pet peeves I have of modern um, games is the single player campaigns being too short. I mean, being like less than 7 hours. Doom? There's no way you could beat that in one sitting. Play things like Call of Duty and other shooters. I mean, you can almost beat that in one sitting. And it's really, really, really sad. So, I mean, and also the biggest problem is now that everybody wants to put multiplayer into their games. And it's just awful. Everybody wants multiplayer in their stinking games. I mean, it's more of the Call of Duty syndrome. Everybody wants that in their game. I don't think it's okay that they're being almost forced to put that stuff in their games. I mean, it's just really dumb that they have to do stuff like that to make it happen. So, I mean, I mean, it just shouldn't happen. There's too much multiplayer and not enough single player campaigns is one of the other biggest thing. Not long and good. So, that's another thing. The other thing is that people are just it's just I mean, I just feel like I'm ranting here, but I guess it's what this much is about. Is that and everything else. But also, it just feels like nobody wants to take a risk. Everybody wants to take the easy way out. And just take the easy way out and make the quick buck. Just use the World War II, use war, use military just to make money. That's why I feel like with those things, and it's not right. For that to be happening. It's all about the quick buck. There's no imagination. And when people actually make a good game, it commercially fails in this market. Like a first-person shooter that I much enjoy. So you're saying BFE does not get much attention at all in this market whatsoever, and it's very, very sad. Um, you thought it would get more attention, and it didn't. So it's actually very, very sad that that happened. I mean, it shouldn't be happening, but it happens anyway. Um, so guys, this is my first talk and play video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys later in the next video.